introduce the SKYACtIV Mazda 3. My name is James Zimmerle. I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana at Diamond Mazda. This is big. Mazda's been working on this SKYACtIV engine for 10 years now, and finally have got it put together and got it to where we can put it out on the street for customers to enjoy. With this SKYACtIV technology, they've increased the fuel economy by 15%. They've lowered the emissions by 15% and still made it affordable for everyone to buy. Just like the previous Mazda 3, it's barely went up any in price, and we've got a little more power and definitely more fuel efficiency. Up until last year, 1 in 8 subcompact or compact cars were sold in the U.S. Now it's 1 in 4. That's due to an increase in people's awareness with fuel efficiency and emissions. One way Mazda was able to obtain this is they bumped up the compression ratio. Right now we have a 12-to-1 compression ratio on the Mazda 3. The Mazda 3 with that 12.1 compression ratio is similar to some Ferraris, Lotus, Corvettes, some of the sports cars where you get great performance. Mazda wants to keep their car fun to drive. Mazda wants to keep it to where people still love the Mazda 3 and keep it #1 in its class. One thing with the 12-to-1 compression ratio, the Mazda 3, they had some issues with it when they first started working on it, so they had to figure out what to do with that. One thing they were able to do is they have a 6-hole injection point. With that 6-hole injection point, it's able to cool the fuel down and mix fuel more efficiently. They also have a volcanic top piston. With that volcanic top piston, the Mazda 3 is able to also cool fuel, burn off more efficiency. One of the big problems whenever they first started this was the dome top pistons were adding fuel, they had knock with it, they had pre-ignition. Now with this, we're able to mitigate the pre-ignition and the engine knock. Going back to the volcanic pistons, that was just to make the fuel efficiency burn off better and make it a little more efficient for you. The Mazda 3 also is supporting a new automatic transmission redesign. The automatic transmission before was fine, but they had to find a way to kind of mix it all up and make it run more smooth, make it run more efficiently. What they done there is they kept the torque converter at 5 miles per hour, below 5 miles per hour where it operates the best, and gave you a dual plate clutch to add for your smooth shifting, your seamless shifting, still give you that good good shifting. And with all of this combined together, you have SKYACtIV technology. The compression ratio gives you more power. You got 3% more power per each compression, and Mazda has really done it. It took some years, but we've increased your fuel efficiency, we've lowered your emissions, and we really gave you a fun to drive car, kept the zoom and always the soul of a sports car in our brand new SKYACtIV Mazda 3 with over 40 miles per gallon.